paying her to teach people how to overthrow governments by taking the streets. But you'll notice that she emphasizes, once again, these tactics depend on your risk tolerance. I hope it's now clear why it is you see so many crazy people involved in these radical movements. Like why you see so many people who are on drugs or career criminals or psychologically deranged at the front lines of this. Because they're the ones doing the riskiest, the ones most willing to do the riskiest of these U.S. government-backed tactics. And I mention that again because Marea Stéphane has never been arrested for any of this. Marea Stéphane has never been sued for any of this. She wants other people to take the risk, other people to get arrested. This was at the time the director of the U.S. Institute of Peace's program on nonviolent action, program on mob violence.
With different skills, physical abilities, and risk tolerance levels.
Risk tolerance levels. Willingness to get arrested, willingness to throw rocks at police, willingness to do crazy shit at the behest of the U.S. Institute of Peace.
To join nonviolent campaigns and movements. Dr. Gene Sharp documented almost 200 nonviolent methods in his 1973 classic, The Politics of Nonviolent Action. And every new campaign or movement around the world invents its own new and innovative methods. Gene Sharp classified the methods of nonviolent action into three broad categories: protest and persuasion, non-cooperation, and intervention. Protest and persuasion include actions such as petitions, leaflets, picketing, candlelight vigils, wearing of symbols, singing, protests, walkouts, and symbolic actions such as coordinated turning on and off of lights and the banging of pots and pans.
A big part of the purpose of it is to create the USAID-funded media shitstorm, because that candlelight vigil will be covered by 100 different USAID-funded media outlets who will beam it out to the international community about how oppressed they are. It could be because the government wants to sign a trade deal with another country, or the government isn't giving Chevron rights to the oil. But they will make it look like, oh, the government is oppressive.
Tactics can be very effective, beyond the symbolic, and risky if they take place in a country in which any forms of organized political dissent or assembly is illegal.
Monks protesting in Rangoon, Chwatagan Pagoda, 2008 in Burma. Damn, we're back to the CIA-backed monks? This shit again? I mean, you guys know how far back the CIA and the monks go, right? The CIA Tibetan program. This was an anti-Chinese government covert operation spanning almost 20 years. Political action, propaganda, paramilitary, and intelligence, facilitated by deals made with brothers of the 14th Dalai Lama, who himself alleged he was not initially aware of the CIA program. Okay, but you were aware.